Morning. I just thought I'd say hello and take you around. What? I look like I just rolled out of what? A haystack. I have another cup of coffee. I'm risking it. It always tastes a bit mousy at the bottom. Get some filter papers. It's better in this cafetiere. How much am I chucking away? About a third of a cup at the moment. But let it settle. What? I don't know. I might get some papers. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, I don't know really. I just, how I like to start off the day with a wander around, see what's going on outside. The pea shoots came up in the basket, which is pretty cool. I only watered them, I think I watered them a couple of days ago, these ones. It's just fun to keep an eye on it. That was from the first packet of seeds. The pond is emptied again. It's just one of those, I'm sure it's got a hole in it anyway, again, because I had to replace the liner last year, didn't I? Because I was swore somebody had put a hole in it. And then I do wonder sometimes if it's because I've laid the carpet around the edge and that sort of seeps it out a bit, but I keep fiddling with it. It's probably on an old pebble. It's about three deep in old carpets. It shouldn't have a hole in it. I lined it really well as the pond liner, that the underlay that came with the pond. But that was literally full. Like it wasn't what? It was so full yesterday. It's like, oh my god, that looks amazing. And I was starting to worry that the fish might swim over the edge. It was that full. It's gone down a bit now. And I was thinking, well, they probably won't actually, but so that's pretty annoying. Whoever's come and stuck a hole through it probably needs one for their liner as well. But do you know what? That's not really the attitude, is it? I could pull it all out and do it again, but do you know what? It just gets a lot of plastic for the ocean, doesn't it? Use it for what? Body bags. I did think about it. I know. I could do. Now, dear. I can't think. That's about it, really. The lupins seem to have been eaten, disappeared, even though I've been covering them up. It's one of those things, isn't it? One of those little mysteries of the world. Hey, there's another spider. That's a different one. That's Angela. Angela the spider. But do you know what? Angela's quite okay at the moment. She can stay there. She's small enough not to, be more than a minstrel to a passing jackdaw. She's quite cute. Put her in a jar. I want to put her in a jar. She's running around the garden at the moment. She's got green fly to eat and other hard grafting to do, like catching some of her old midges. But I've been hatching to deal with the green fly. I didn't get bitten anyway. I had one gnat outside my window last night. I was watching it through the window. I thought, you little git, don't come in. And then that old hermit spider turned up. I think it was a hermit spider, that long spindly one that was above my bed. It's like, you've done that on purpose, haven't you, spider controller? I'm the spider controller. She'll think this is Agatha's older mum. It's not. This one has spindle legs. It wouldn't have the same speed, agility of that aggravator. What's her name? Agatha the aggravator. I was looking at her this morning. She's definitely grown. And there's a little old bit on the window, and I'm wondering if that is a cast, but it's got no leg bits on it. It's just a body cast. You want to see her? She's over sitting on the glass today. Oh no, she's on the roof. Oh my god, look, she's sitting on the mushroom hole. Can you see her? Can you see? She's definitely grown. Well, almost definitely. She's looking at you. She's come to say hello. She loves the fairy castle. Agatha. She's a little melon, really. She's grown, hasn't she? Are you proud of her for doing it? Only a little bit. Hello, tiny Spiny. She's a tidy Heidi. She's a tidy Heidi. What was I thinking yesterday about her? She's like, she's a little dark square. She's a tidy Heidi. But she's like a speedy Tweedy as well. Tidy Heidi and a speedy Tweedy, aren't you? She's a tidy Heidi and a speedy Tweedy. She's nothing like that one that was crawling across my ceiling. At all. You're not going to have me that way. She's got much stronger legs. You can see her muscles on this one. She's a speedy little and a jumping Harris. How far does she jump? Well, she jumped when I first had her trapped in this. Look, I keep seeing this, like the didge and the axe. I didn't put it like there on purpose, but it was just sitting there, and I just keep laughing at it. It's like I'm going to hit you with a didge. Look, it's there, so she can see it as well. Look, it's in her eye line. She goes, I'll be straight up that, she says. I'll be running straight up it and using it like a little ladder. Because I can't remember I actually found her, I think. But I put her in this to start with, this old fridge drawer, for a day or for an afternoon. There was no water in it. Look, that's the water. It's a bit peaty, isn't it, from last night? And so she was in there overnight. And I put what did I put in it first? A little bit of water in the corner with I put some mead out for the husband, didn't I? I can't remember it. A bit of, what did I put in it? Oh, no, I didn't. I put some pineapple juice in because I wondered if it was a banana spider or something. Anyway, and then I found her laying upside down in that. And she just stayed in there for a bit while I watched her. And then I set up that Viv thing and moved this whole tray over into the working space over there so I could see what I was doing. And when I was trying to catch her, she literally jumped about a foot in the air. And I screamed because I didn't know where she was going. Unfortunately, I managed to catch her again and shoved her in the other thing. But it's like just enough to know that she can do it. Little git. I mean, seriously? I could say she jumps like a freaking cat. So that's why I'm keeping under strict observations at the moment. She's cute though. Spiders make great pets if you get on the right side of. She's just on the right side of under. I don't know if that's to do with the age when they, when they're that window of what's it called? What happens when ducklings are born and that you're the first thing it sees? They imprint on you. I don't know. I got a gold star, look, a tiny one. Maybe that's for getting that right. Stop talking so much waffle. I've bitten on the leg. What else was I thinking? Just let's keep going around the garden and seeing what else is happening. No other peas. These are the ones in the pots down here that literally just all got pulled out and then I covered up again. So I think I blame Stephen the shitting mouse for this. Look, because I think he must have missed the stick a hole down and just poke them back through. I keep snapping off the roots, but they've just all been pulled out and laid on the top. I can't be bothered to go through it at the moment. I cover those up still at night. I've got another packet. I don't mind having some, but he probably needs the greenery. He feels so sick from me wiping down the van with kerosene or something. But he was eating one of the baby Stephen the other evening on the floor when I was watching them when I first got that trap out and tried to keep him in that thing in the kitchen, but they squeezed through the holes because their heads are so small and I think they're scared there might be a spider in there, so they don't want to be trapped. It was eating a little bit of, What was it eating? Some green vegetable I dropped on the floor anyway. A leaf of something. And it was just had a little nibble of it. And then I wondered if they were out here nibbling on these plants as well, and it wasn't a shitting. Stop swearing. A slow walking Gerald, a slug or whatever. It may be over a little mouse just nibbling the corners because they need something. They need something to settle their stomachs after all that stinking gas in the house. I don't know. There should be enough for everyone to share, but as long as they don't start on it before it's ready. It's like in the kitchen, isn't it? A load more of these Pak Choy seem to have disappeared yesterday. I wasn't going to cover them up last night. I was going to be brave because they'd got big enough and left, but then a load had disappeared. Possibly when I was out of the shops. I couldn't say for certain. So I might go and buy another packet of those just to pop in. Battle of Horsey Gap. There's a little barley spider. Look on that green ball. I love those. I told you before. What else are they called? They're called loads of things, aren't they? Oh, I was saying about sending a rose. It's a rose tarantula, isn't it? Sends me 2 dozen roses. I was calling the police. What? It would be a romantic gesture. I know. It would be funny. It would be cute. I wouldn't mind, but I'd laugh. Actually, I'd laugh my head off. You can't send roses in a sack. Send her a sack of roses. They'll show up. Right. Anyway. That's about it, to be honest. What am I doing with carbolic soap? Well, washing with it at the moment. But I might use it on some of my washing. I don't really know. I just rinsed down the alley with a bit because it stunk of, I'm going to say asparagus. It just stale wee, which is strange. It didn't smell last night before it rained. But the water had all collected down there, as you can see, because of the drainage in this place. That's just from the rain last night. So I don't know where it's supposed to be draining off to now. So I just chucked some down there, wash in a cold pan of water, to see if it helps shift any of the, because the soap breaks down what, as a starting point. No, to be honest. Some spiders are attracted to soap, aren't they? It depends. So, I think with fleas as well, they sometimes eat it. So if you dose it with other things, then, it's complicated, isn't it? Some things eat the soap anyway. Stop laughing. Hey, look at the fish. They're having a nice time today anyway. They're probably enjoying that fresh water. They were jumping this morning. What a beautiful day. Hey, what a beautiful day. Hey, look, they're all going down in that corner. What are they doing trying to get in there? Oof, there's 3 of them trying to squash in that little cave I made. They're looking for tadpoles that secretly hatched. See, one shitting, sodding bastard tadpole for all those eggs. A good year for frogs. The dragonflies probably ate them. Could be true. Little squirrels. Jackdaw. Jackdaw's up there. I don't think he ate them. They've sunk. Anyway. Right. Then. What are we going to do today? I don't know. don't know at all. Agatha the Aggravator. Speedy and Tweedy. I know, she's Miss Marple, isn't she? Agatha Christie. Right. Sunshine on a rainy... Look, the kiwi's not, It's still going anyway. Come on, dear. Come on, dear. Keep trying. Reach for the sky. Reach for the sky. I put some of that old purple stuff around here. That purple manure. That might be a bit growing, actually. That's quickly growing. Oh, my God, it has. It's grown. Oh, my God. That must be what it is. Do you remember I showed you the other day? That's interesting, because now I know where else it comes up. I was thinking it might make quite a good natural mulch as well, won't it? Because it looks quite like a fine and, you know what I mean, don't you? I'll show you again. I always put it out if it's too much, can't I? But with the snails somewhere to hide. This stuff. Hardy annual. Felicia Tanacetifolia. What? That one. How do you say it? Tanacetifolia. I don't know. I'm supposed to dig it in. Should we do it again? March to August, dig in the same year, or sow in August, September, over winter, and dig in the following year. Thinly broadcast the seed over fine professor, which already been watered. Dig in 60 to 90 days in summer, or any time before the plants set seeds. 2 to 3 weeks before the ground is required. Cut the plants back, allow the foliage to grow before digging to depth of blah blah. Chop the foliage with spades, dig over where the crops will be dug in the soil in spring. Ensure plants cut back or dug in before the seed sets. You know me. I'll be doing that on the button. So excited about saying a load of weeds. But there you go. Brilliant, they say. I'll keep them busy picking those. What are these ones? Should we pull these ones up or not? Yeah, I'll pull some of those up if you like. I've got too much to do myself. Hey, there's that old great tit. Look, can you see him? Oh, I hope he was going in that house. He was tweeting. Did you hear him? Shit. Maybe he was checking if anyone was home. Before we had a look around. Right. You want to have a look at that house again? What a beautiful day, hey, hey, what a beautiful day. And this thing, I keep seeing it. I wish I'd kept the packet. But it looks like that blackcurrant. It might be, the blackberry I mean. That's seeded everywhere. Well, it might be the zinnia. What is zinnia? I don't think it is a blackberry. Or it could be something else. I have to leave it, because I pulled a load up before, didn't I? Thinking it was just them old things. But then I found a patch down here, which could easily be where a blackbird, because they used to drop them on my head, the blackbirds off the bush. They used to pick them and then eat some, and drop some on my head. But there's a whole patch down here as well. that looks more like some that I've sewn rather than, I don't know though. It's a mystery, isn't it? It's a mystery. Oh, it's a mystery. So that'll be a nice purple rinse, won't it? It's called Purple Prince. So there. Right. I'm going to go now. I'm going to go. See if anything else happens. Anything exciting. I haven't recovered completely from yesterday. My kidneys were absolute agony, and my legs really hurt last night, a bit like flu legs. But then it seemed to ease off. I got up and had some apple, stewed apple, and what did I have? And the dog had some as well, because I thought, you know what, she might be feeling the same. Stewed apple with porridge and, what else did I put in it? Apple. What did I put in it? I just had it going for breakfast. I can't remember. Water, a stewed apple, porridge, and I put a little bit of blackcurrant jam in it. I made it with lemon juice as well. And then I had hot water and lemon juice yesterday with a bit of blackcurrant jam stirred into it as well. And then I was fine actually. Pretty much fine. I still feel a bit like, but I shall probably just carry on again today and see if anything sets it off again. Further pinning down what might be the problem. Or the trigger, as it were. That's very dangerous. You're not recovered yet. Well, I don't think I'll ever fully recover, to be honest. I don't think I'll ever fully recover. I know it's not conclusive evidence, but it's just like, you know, lace work really. Just meandering through the lacy garden. More citric acid. I should put some of that in the water maybe. A little bit, a tiny bit. I don't know. Just see how I feel. See what I feel like doing. I think that's some shortbread, isn't it? It's baking powder or something. I think. I can't remember everything. Or their uses. But I'm just going to drink this coffee and sit down for a bit and then just see how I feel about doing anything else. The spider probably licks me. That's why I feel sick. Probably. It could be anything though. What do cats eat? Meow. Look. Meow. That's what cats eat. Meow. Or muesli. Muesli, we used to say. Cats eat muesli. Or were we going to have a cat called Muesli? I've forgotten. I'm going to go now. It's true. See you later.